Good morning, lovelies. It's a bit chilly this morning. I am in my hoodie. Most of you know that I'm having a week of clinical work this week, which was interesting because actually what I took off was a day and a half. But I was able to get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, I'm working Monday. Anyway, consequently, I'm in my hoodie more times than I'm not. This morning I'm a bit early because I have an online class to go to. So one of the things that you know that Mary and I do is we walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. We tell you things that, when you're doing new things, it's hard. When we've got new projects, new ways of thinking, our brain resists it. So, Mary, we often talk. Mary and I are not, we've been trained as doctors. We think we're really good doctors. We're not super good business people per se. Systems are not our genius zone. We are on the fly girls, which is fine when you're managing just a few people. But what's happening is as real life medicine is growing and our message is getting out there, there are systems that we need to put in place because we're missing emails where, we're working and we're trying to do everything, all the things as they say. So anyway, we are embarking on a project called, a project management system called Monday. Now, some of you who are in project management work or use various tools to keep account of things, we'll probably be thinking, oh yeah, whatever, Monday. But for us, it's this huge new way of thinking because in our minds, and again, what doctors do, in doctors manage things, we manage projects all the time, complex patients, and we're talking with specialists and we're liaising, but we don't use project management systems to keep account of all of this. We've got notes. Seems so archaic now, but I guess, there's patient privacy and there's all sorts of things in there, but, we've got notes and we ring people and we write letters. It's really quite, it is really quite backward now that I think about it. Whereas you can get these systems where, people have these boards and you tick things off and someone else from a different office, different building, different state can see that work's been done. I kind of think, God, imagine if we had a patient and, they went off and suddenly on their board comes, operation performed. You'd go, oh my God. Anyway, it's not how we do work. So for 30 years, I have never used project management systems and my brain is exploding. Part of it, my brain says, oh my God, it's so hard. It's too hard. I just want to do it the old way. But I also know the old way is not working for this situation. And it's like anything we do. When we're learning something new, a new way of thinking, it feels hard and we often want to just run back to our old way. We're finding this in particular. This is normal. But we're finding it in the first few weeks of our 12-weekers, when we start saying to them, just don't worry too much about macros. Don't worry too much about, basically moving away from this diet mentality into learning to trust your body, trust yourself, have your boundaries, so that there's things that you just don't engage with. I don't engage anymore with my old habit of buying licorice bullets every time I went to the servo, especially if they had the raspberry ones. I don't do that anymore. I wouldn't even dream of it. It's a new boundary. It's gone. So I really love the idea that we need to understand that when something is new, it's hard, it's a little bit scary, and our brain will say, don't bother. It's too hard. Just do it the old way. The old way was fine. It will say that to you. So for you, my loves, it will say this to you. So just trust the process. I know that, and I'm getting some help. So this, yesterday afternoon, I spent 4 hours trying to work out this Monday, going, all right, I'm making columns, then the columns disappeared, and then the board all changed. I'm thinking, oh my God. So something that, apparently is going to be life-changing seems to be really hard. So you know, if you need some help, get some. That's what I'm doing this morning. I've got a lovely chat with somebody who knows all about Monday, who's going to help me, and then I'll be able to tell Mary, and then we'll tell our team, and you know what? It means all your emails are going to be answered on time. I love it. All right, darlings, I will be getting out of my woody later as soon as the weather warms up, which apparently in Melbourne it's going to be. So I will be going outside for a picnic by myself. But I will go and spend a little bit of time in the sunshine when it's just not too hot, not too high, because I don't want to get skin cancer again, but just right. Lovelies, enjoy picnics, enjoy anything. Whatever you do today, find something to enjoy. Bye, darlings.